Your organization has spent a lot of money on trying to achieve and maintain PCI DSS compliance. This video will explain why you keep failing and how you can use our artificial intelligence service to make 2023 the year you achieve PCI compliance and maintain it for the next 5 years.
This video is broken down into 4 parts. Firstly, we will explain to you why, if you continue to follow the existing processes you have, you will keep failing PCI compliance. Secondly, we will provide you details as to why your PCI costs are astronomical, which is the reason most organizations fail to maintain PCI compliance. Thirdly, we will explain the disruptor service we are introducing to the market, our artificial intelligence-based PCI compliance managed service. And lastly, we will show you how you can get started with us and make the year 2023 the year you finally get control of your PCI DSS compliance. There are 4 main reasons why you will keep failing PCI DSS compliance, and here is an overview of the reasons. Number 1, there are up to 150 changes to your payment estate. You don't see most of them. These are system-level changes that you may not be aware of until your PCI audit is due, and at that point, it is often too late. Number 2. Your QSA keeps asking the wrong questions to the wrong people. Your QSA shows up once a year and goes to the Information Security Department to ask the question, "How do you take card payments?" Little does he know that this is the wrong department and that the department that knows how your company takes card payment is called the Treasury Department. Information security only have 40% of the information, and when the gap is revealed, failure is imminent. Number 3, your third party's failures are your failures too. You believe that if your third-party suppliers tell you they are PCI compliant, they must be telling the truth. When your audit discovers the extent of your third-party failures, it is often too late, and most often, the third parties will ask you to foot the bill for their PCI compliance. Lastly, the most common reason that you will continue to fail PCI compliance is because you don't have a payment compliance strategy. Your organization may have a document called PCI Compliance Strategy, but that is simply a paper that everyone ignores until the audit is due. In many cases, we see that even those who have a strategy know it is a meaningless paper that achieves very little. The reason your cost of PCI compliance is astronomical is very simple. The more non-compliant you are, the more money your PCI suppliers will make from you. Your non-compliance and constantly chasing PCI compliance makes them more money than you achieving PCI compliance. As a matter of fact, they know your estate, in its current format, will never achieve PCI compliance. So they charge you to pretend to your acquirers that you are doing something about PCI, but the truth is you are not. You are simply wasting money. This is supported by a simple fact that nothing you are doing today will prevent you from being subject to a card data breach. If you look at those businesses that have suffered card data breaches over the last 5 years, they were exactly in your same situation. Here is a typical cost you will incur for PCI compliance. You will have 2 systems, one for the PCI zone and another for non-PCI zone. This will mean double your engineering costs, double your development costs, and so on. You will get one of your highest costs from storage. The amount of data you are required to store will be in terabytes, and the way you know this cost is a waste is that no one will ever review that data. Which begs the question, what is the point of storing all that data and spending all that money if it is just a tick box exercise? None of these costs will be present in our solution. PaymentsandCo.com is the first artificial intelligence solution to help merchants to achieve and maintain PCI compliance with 4 key assurances. Number 1, you will achieve PCI compliance in less than 12 months. Number 2, you will reduce the likelihood of a breach occurring. Number 3, card data will be removed from your estate and your third parties. Number 4, your cost of PCI compliance will be fixed, regardless the size of your estate. Our artificial intelligence managed service has an API that connects to your merchant IDs and retrieves all the data relating to your card payment estate, as well as tracks all the system changes that are taking place on a daily basis. This means the record of your payment estate we hand over to you will be the most accurate data about your payment estate. Make 2023 the year you finally take control of your PCI compliance. No more out-of-control costs from various suppliers, no more misdirections by various consultants. Our solution will give you the assurance that you need at half the cost you currently pay. For a free consultation, drop us an email and let us show you how we can make you PCI compliant this year.